But first, let's get started with our quotes of the day from Mike Dooley and the universe and from Abraham. Let's see what the universe and Abraham has in store for us today. First, from the universe. The time has come. The stage is set. Nothing else has to happen. Immortality is assured. Your thoughts are like laser beams. Your feelings are like kryptonite. Neither time nor space nor that which they contain will ever be the same. Your friends are in awe. Your foes are backing off. You've become untouchable. You cannot fail. The universe. I love our quotes from Mike Dooley in the universe, kind of chiding us on and reminding us in his own way that, we really can't get it wrong. I mean, not that we don't make mistakes, but that ultimately, what we're striving for, what we're looking to do, we're going to make it one way or another. And it's when you have that attitude that we are untouchable, that everything is set up, that the universe is working for us, not against us, that's when we actually do our best work. That when we have this feeling that, there's a wonderful book called Pronoia about, how the universe is actually conspiring to help us, that then we can achieve that much more. Because if we live in that place of everyone's out to get me, everything's wrong, oh my God, I have to fight against all this stuff, then we spend all our energy and all our time protecting ourselves and fighting instead of truly being leaders and going out and doing our best work and creating something of value and leading people. So nice, encouraging quote from the universe for us to take with us for this coming weekend and week. Let's see what Abraham has in store for us today. We are all vibrational beings. You're like a receiving mechanism that when you set your tuner to the station, you're going to hear what's playing. Whatever you are focused upon is the way you set your tuner, and when you focus there for as little as 17 seconds, you activate that vibration within you. Once you activate a vibration within you, law of attraction begins responding to that vibration, and you're off and running, whether it's something wanted or unwanted. Abraham. So this is one of the older quotes from Abraham, and I think it's really reminding us of the importance of our focus. And that when we focus on anything, it doesn't matter whether it's something pleasing to us or not pleasing to us, something that makes us feel better or doesn't make us feel better, something that moves us forward in whatever we're working on, or it causes more resistance. Whatever we are focusing on, that's the energy that we bring with us. That's the quote-unquote vibration. And that's what we will activate more around us and within ourselves. And for those who feel this is, kind of woo-woo stuff, which it is, but there is actually some scientific basis for this, because they've actually done a lot of studies on neuroplasticity and on the brain, and the more we complain, the more we think negative thoughts, the more we go in that direction, the more of that we find, the more that our brain literally shuts off the creative network of neurons that we have. We see limited possibilities, and then we're sort of stuck, and we can't really, or we don't really move forward the way we could. Whereas if we focus on possibilities, if we focus on the fact that the universe is supporting us all the time, if we focus on the things that empower us, inspire us, and uplift us, that then magically the neural network rewires and we start seeing more possibilities. We start having a more enthusiastic attitude towards life. We start infecting other people with our energy, because we're always infecting other people with our energy. It's just a question of what is our energy like at any time. People have this kind of idea that they have to learn about the law of attraction. You don't. You're using it. It's active all the time because it's just the way we are. It's just the way things work. There is an energy to everybody, and I don't care whether you believe in any of this stuff or not. If you walk into a room and there's a group of people there, and before you walked in the room, someone just told a really funny joke and people are laughing. You can feel the energy of the room. It's joyful, it's happy. You can feel it in your body. But if just before you walked into the room, there were a couple of people and they were fighting and there was an argument going on, and all of a sudden the room is very hushed, and you walk in the room and you don't know that there was a fight, but you can feel the tension in the air, right? That's the energy that we give off, and we're always doing it. And when we're more mindful of our energy, when we're more aware and conscious of what kind of feeling we're giving off to other people, then we're better able to show up in an empowering, thoughtful, conscious, active, empowered way. And that is what helps us to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. That is what helps us to be the leaders we want to be. That is what helps us to create the life and the world we want to see. Right? I mean, you've all heard that quote for a million times that Gandhi said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." So if you want to change things, if you want to see things be better, and in whatever facet for you that means, it starts with us. It starts with how we're showing up every day, and in our relationships, to our family, in our businesses, in our jobs, in our coworkers, with our clients, with our vendors. How are we treating them? How are we responding to them? You know, what level of mindfulness are we really bringing to our words, our thoughts, and our actions? So, as Abraham says, it takes as little as 17 seconds to, when you start feeling something, to start sort of that cascade of going off in that direction. So, you know, you start feeling good for 17 seconds. That can carry you through for quite a long time. That's where your focus starts to go on all the good things that could happen. You start, you know, somebody complains to you and you start saying, "Oh yeah, I can't believe that person said that." And you start getting into that sort of complaining, negativity kind of stuff for 17 seconds. Boop, that's going to carry you along. And in fact, I understand there are studies that they've done, and I say this to my clients all the time. What we think about for the first 20 minutes of every day kind of sets the emotional tone for the day. And what we think about for the last 20 minutes before we go to bed at night, that actually sets the emotional tone for our sleep at night. So if we, and I always like to say, you want to have positive bookends. That's why I always say, like, you know, do a gratitude practice in the morning when you very first wake up before you get out of bed. And then when you go to bed at night, just before you go to sleep, do a victory log of all the great things that either happened to you or that you accomplished that day. So that then when you go to sleep at night, you start feeling good about all the things you did. You feel better as you sleep. You wake up in the morning and, you know, you just have one of those days. Like, you know, you ever hear the expression, you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? So if you want to wake up on the right side of the bed every day, do a victory log before you go to bed at night. You wake up in the morning and you just feel good, and then it makes it that much easier. Focus on what you're grateful for, and then you'll have a much better day. Now, does not mean like your days are going to be easy and smooth and nothing's going to go wrong, but it means you'll be in a better state to meet those situations, to meet those conditions, and to be able to show up in a way that actually you're better able to deal with whatever challenges you might be dealing with that day. So, two wonderful, wonderful quotes from the universe and from Abraham. I hope you enjoy them. We'll have two more quotes next week for you. And